Successful recording artist, used to performing to sold-out venues in front of thousands of people, selling millions of albums, and not being recognized when you walk down the street. Welcome to Lara Fabian's life. Paul introduces us to one of the most famous people.
Lara recently released her self-titled English-language debut recording and is ready to introduce herself to the rest of the world. You're introducing yourself to the English population, but you're almost reintroducing yourself to the world. Is it interesting to see the way that people react to you as a new artist?
On a neutral base?
Yeah.
Absolutely. It keeps the balance. What it does to me is, even though in certain countries, every French country around the world, I really have a career and things are going really well, on the other hand, I mean, you cross the ocean and you shake someone's hand who speaks English and you are. And that's great because it keeps things in perspective. That in every other country you'll be traveling and you'll be doing promotion, you have everything to do. I mean, your counter is at zero, you know, reset. And it allows you to do it all over again. It allows you to have this fresh start again.
Is the French singing Lara a little bit different from the English singing Lara?
I wouldn't say so at all. I think the focal point is passion. I'm a passionate woman, and it translates in everything I do. If I sing in English, in Spanish, in French, or Italian, especially Italian, that's my root, so I'm not different.
Sometimes when you're writing, is there, even if you're writing in English, is there a word that you just, that maybe doesn't have an English translation, you think, I got to use that Spanish word for this?
Yeah, absolutely. You can't literally translate everything that you feel from one language to another. And the thing is, if you think in French and you write poetry in French, there's really a different application to the words. And as when you do it in English, it's a completely different way of thinking. So you have to think in the language you're writing in.
She stuck to her lifelong plan, took matters into her own hands by starting her own label and publishing company, and unlike other pop stars, has written virtually every song she's ever recorded.
I've covered a part of this dream I had since I was a child, and the next step was absolutely to go and translate and express this music throughout different cultures.
All right, here's a French-Canadian pop star who sings soaring ballads, is based in Quebec, and who has steered her music into English waters. Didn't she just retire? Queen Celine's hiatus seems like the perfect opportunity for Lara to assume the throne, but in spite of the obvious comparisons, Hostile Takeover is not what this savvy chanteuse has in mind.
I see and I touch your face.
You know, comparison is so human. I think we all do that. It's completely normal. And, you know, to be compared to what's today the hottest thing and what's today the top divas, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I happen to have enormous respect, and what she does is, what she did and what she does, no one ever did before. And she opened the golden gates for these French-based singers that wanted to have an international career.
Hasn't forgotten about her old fans. While shooting the video for the song I Will Love Again, Lara and the crew would do each and every shot twice, once in English and once in Spanish.